Hello there. We are going to learn about the concept of natural resource conservation, but only after we learn what these natural resources are. We will also get to know why we need to conserve them. So, what are these natural resources we're talking about? They are materials of economic and aesthetic value that occur in nature. They can be broadly classified into renewable and non-renewable resources. Renewable resources are like a well-stocked refrigerator. Just like a fruit tree can continuously produce fruit as long as it is properly nurtured and cared for, renewable resources can be replenished or regenerated naturally over time. Examples of renewable resources include sunlight, wind, water, and forests. These resources have the ability to replenish themselves naturally, but we need to use them wisely to ensure their long-term availability. That's right. And on the other hand, non-renewable resources are like a limited supply of chocolates. Once you eat them all, they're gone. Non-renewable resources are formed over millions of years and cannot be replaced once they are depleted. Examples include fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas. Now, we need to conserve these resources because once they're used up, they won't be available for future generations. Now that we know what these natural resources are, what is natural resource conservation? Well, natural resource conservation is the prevention of the wasteful use of resources, correct? Conservation is the controlled utilization of natural resources to ensure that they are continuously available and to maintain the original nature of the earth. So, why do we need to conserve natural resources? Alright, imagine a world without trees, no food, no wood for furniture, and very little oxygen. There is so much at risk, really. We need to conserve trees so that we can enjoy the things they provide, like food and even medicine. We also need to conserve to slow down climate change, and so that we do not destroy ecosystems dependent on certain species. I am sure you enjoy gazing at beautiful places, right? Right. So, we need to conserve the landscapes to keep these places aesthetically pleasing. We need to preserve certain species of plants and animals so that they are here many generations after us. This is so that they do not become extinct. Now imagine using up all the crude oil in the world. There will be no fuel to move our cars. So, we need to conserve these resources so that they are always available. Natural resource conservation also promotes the recycling of resources like water. Now, that we know what renewable and non-renewable natural resources are and the reasons why we need to conserve them, now that we know what renewable and non-renewable natural resources are and the reasons why we need to conserve them, let's go further out how. See you soon, friend.